Greetings, Southern California budget gardener here. This is the first year I put my own face on video. Up until this year, it was all just me behind the camera. But this year has been the most successful, the biggest garden I've ever had, and I wanted to celebrate that with a year-end retrospective. So what you're about to see starts with this planter here, which I did some with this last year, and it was enough of a success that my parents were like, well, why don't you just clear out all of the vegetation in that one area and fill it with plants? And so that's what I did. And then it was also, they were like, you know what, while you're at it, why don't you take care of the side yard over there, which will be the second part of this video. I'll introduce that in a minute, but basically what you're about to see is me tearing out the bush that was behind me and then building these boxes here, which are just wooden boxes. So think of them like pots, but they're rectangular, so they're actually a bit more efficient in terms of how much root space there is. And then you can put them together as rectangles. You can fit more planters into an area. So I actually refer to this as the boxes in a box. So what you're about to see is me building this out. Let's take a look. Wasn't that cool? I got one cherry picked pepper out of there. I'm going to enjoy in a minute. But I wanted to show you this part too, which is part two, is my side garden terraced with a block wall and a wood wall. It started off as just extending the block wall that was here before and extending it all the way down. And then we decided, all right, well, let's put up a second level. And at some point, we're going to put third, fourth, fifth, and terrace the entire hill, which will make it easier to get up there for other gardening reasons. But this was a lot of work to put together. The block wall I had kind of figured out from doing it last year, but this year was that much more work and various bumps that I ran into along the way. I'll let you see that as we go through this. And the wood wall was kind of, I think, what my parents were originally thinking of, not the block wall, but I extended out what already existed, and then we went with the second. So, yeah, right now it doesn't look quite as lush as it did earlier this year. What you'll see in the video is me completing the wall. I'll have other videos if you want to see what it looked like when it was in full bloom, and it was amazing how much grew in here. It's the most success I've ever had gardening, and I was just so proud of all of that. That's, again, part of the reason why I'm doing this year-end retrospective, just to show you in one relatively short video compared to the 115 other videos I produced this year. So if you want more content, feel free to check out the rest of the channel, but let's get cracking and get this done. Success. All right, that was quite a bit of work. Uh, I can't tell you. I wish I could have done it faster, so I could have had things planted sooner and had produce earlier. But we got a lot out of this garden. It doesn't look like much right now. I've got nasturtium planted here as just sort of a cover crop. I'm gonna have to get a little closer as the leaf blowers in the distance continue. But yeah, this was just a wonderful year. I hope you had a wonderful year. It's been a tough one for a lot of people. But, you know, if you find something that you can do that doesn't involve big crowds, then if this continues on into 2022, find something that makes you happy. If it's gardening, more power to you. If you want to comment, if you want information from me, I'm more than an open book here. You know, I'll tell you what I can. I'm not an expert gardener. It's all experimental. Like I said, I built the shorter version of this wall last year. I expanded it this year. Last year, all I had was a few things in pots, and because of some of the plantings around here, they didn't get a whole lot of sun. Boy, removing those plants on either end and all the other stuff just opened this place up, and boy, it exploded. I'm just so happy. So, on that positive note, I'm hoping you're having a wonderful holiday season, whatever that may entail. But it's the end of the year. Let's close out 2021 on a positive note and look forward to 2022. Find yourself a hobby, something to do that'll make you happy, and enjoy it. And with that, this is the Budget Gardener signing off saying, may your thumb be green.